Okay, all set to go. Otto Lopez. Digs in now.
Otto Lopez.
And we're underway here in the home opener.
Ball in.
Scott should have this one. And a quick out, number one. Ernie Clement, the next to hit.
Nope. Hey!
On a line. Two away down. So up next, Jordan Westburg. That one's in there. 0-2.
Ball inside. Nope,
really good
outside.
take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a good
That's a
eye
ball.
there.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
swing and a pop-up. Weather hole settles underneath it. And that is that. Munetaka Murakami. In for the Royals. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2.
Nope, that's inside. Ball 2.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Steer coming on, reaching down, makes the catch. So digging in, Alec Burleson.
Hey. Inside ball.
In the air to left center. Out number 2. And now it's Ivan Herrera. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. Gets the outside corner with that one. On the ground right side. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. New inning getting started, and now for the Jays, George Springer.
George Springer.
There's a strike.
Oh, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Fastball for a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Scott drifts towards it. 1 away. And next for Toronto, Kazuma Okamoto. High fly ball, right field. Walker under it. And there are 2 down. Here's Josh Young. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1. Second inning here, no score. Strike 2. Bubich, 28 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018.
Inside,
Definitely
ball
a
1.
swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Win. Slings to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here in Kansas City, we head to the bottom of the second. Mason Wynn steps in for the Royals.
Win.
Just missed. High fly ball down the left field line. That one back there. Gone! A laser to left. This is J.J. Bleday. And a big swing and a miss.
So you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the second game of the series.
0-1.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Ball.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Carrying well. Out of here. Jordan Walker steps in for the Royals. On the ground to third. Fires over to first. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Here's the second baseman, J.J. Weatherholt.
Ball.
2 runs across in the inning. Bottom half of inning number 2.
Hey.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Ball inside.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Two now.
Did he go?
Checks his swing. Appeal to third. No swing. Three and 2. Payoff pitch. And he walked
Ball
him.
4.
Pretty good
Perfect.
spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the zone. That's a stone cold take.
So a man aboard. Next is the Royals catcher, Pedro Pajes. Swings through that one. Quick move to first, and he dives back in safely. Runner takes off. Pitch misses in.
Inside. He's in there. He's safe.
It's a stolen base. Clement over to first. Play is made. 2 out. Victor Scott steps in for the Royals.
Fielder, number 11, Victor Scott II.
Nice grab. What a play. Inning over. Back here at Kauffman Stadium. And now for the Jays, Spencer Steer. Check swing called strike. That's strike 1.
Ball, that's in.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. 1 down. And the batter now, Alejandro Kirk. Foul ball there. That's a strike.
Off the plate, ball 1. Inside, ball 2.
In the air, left side. Lede makes his way towards it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And it finds its way through for a hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order. Otto Lopez next up for the Blue Jays. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Throw. Save.
Ball, that's in. Nope.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. The last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Man at second. Scott has a beat on it, and that'll do it. Bottom of the inning. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Munetaka Murakami.
Murakami.
Hey!
And that
Whoa,
one
that's
a
down.
little below the knees, and the count is 1-1.
Nope, inside, ball 2. Ball
Just
3.
missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And that's in for a strike. And the count's full. Goes down looking. Alec Burleson steps in for the Royals. Fly to left his first time. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, bases empty. At the plate, Ivan Herrera. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Ball 1.
Base hit center field. And that keeps the inning alive.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
On the ground, out to short. Tosses to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. As we go to the top of the 4th. And now for the Jays, Ernie Clement. Center field. Scott takes it in for the out. And there's one away.
Up next to the Blue
Now
Jays,
it's the
the
DH,
designated
Jordan
Jordan
Westburg.
Westburg.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Springer in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Ball, that's inside.
In there at the knees.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Weatherholt brings it in. That's out number 2.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
0-1. And that drops in for a strike. Stays alive. Westburg leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Nope. That's inside.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Back here in Kansas City, ready to go. Bottom 4. J.J. Bleday steps in for the Royals. Right through there for a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Ground ball to the right side. And foul ball.
Nope. Ball 1.
That
That's the ball.
misses. Full count now. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 3-2 now. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Now it's the right fielder, Jordan Walker. Ground ball up the middle, and that one finds its way through. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Everything came together for him. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock. Well, these Royals showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
No, inside.
It's still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
And that's a base hit. Doesn't stop. Heads for home. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead. So runners at the corner. Nobody out. Pedro Pajes steps in for the Royals.
Ball.
To the right side, Clement. The flip, 1 second.
Out of there.
Safe at first.
No,
they
he's
won't
safe.
get them both, and the runner comes in from third. Here's a speed threat, Victor Scott. He's 0 for 1. And there's a foul ball.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with them coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that'll get down for a hit. And now 2 aboard.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see it.
New pitcher now for the Jays, Mason Fluhart.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Murakami swings through it for strike 1. Hit in the air, center field. Lockridge takes it in for the out. 2 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Alec Burleson.
The first baseman, Alex Burleson.
Flew
That's out.
He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts, and a tough spot
that's
like
out.
this, that is a big-time benefit. Just
Nope,
missed.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Struck him out looking. We go to the top of the 5th, and now for the Jays, Josh Young.
Josh Young.
Well, these Blue Jays
that's
just
inside.
lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled
that's off the
quite a
plate.
bit today.
2-0.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Win. Throws to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. Spencer Steer next up for the Blue Jays. He's 0 for 1. Ripped to third and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Whips it to first, and that's the 3rd out. We head to the bottom of the 5th. So here's the Royals DH, Ivan Herrera. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Royals really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Inside ball.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Steer under it. And there's one down. Now it'll be the cleanup hitter for the Royals, Mason Wynn. He's already homered in this game. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And next up for the Royals, J.J. Bleday. He's already homered here in this one. That one is absolutely belted. Steer ranging back.
That ball's
Can't
foul.
get there. This one lands foul. That one finds the zone. 0-2 now. Fluharty, 24 years old. He's one of the few Major League Baseball players born in the state of Delaware. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So up next, Jordan Walker, 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Win off of first with 2 away.
Ball
I don't
one.
think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Got him swinging. All set for the top of the 6th. And now for the Jays, Brandon Lockridge.
Now pitching for the
New pitcher in the
Royals,
game for the
number
Royals,
36,
Bailey Falter.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
That one fouled off. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
That's a ball.
That's out to center field. And he makes the catch. And there's one down. Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Otto Lopez will hit next. Walker hustling after it. And there's two down. Ernie Clement now at the plate. This one in the air center field. Scott moving under this one. And that is that. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, bottom of the sixth, J.J. Weatherholt steps in for the Royals.
Hey!
Right through there for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Next is the Royals catcher, Pedro Pajes. And first offering is fouled off.
Yeah!
That's ripped. Base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Takes it in for the out. So the Royals batting order turns over. Here's the third baseman, Munetaka Murakami. That one finds the corner. 0-1. Swings through that.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Springer moving under it. That is the inning. We go to the top of the seventh. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Jordan Westburg.
Ball inside. That's in. Ball 2.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
And that one hammered. That's down. One hops off the wall. And he starts the seventh with a leadoff double.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Pretty much split the zone down the middle.
So the Royals bring on a new arm, Mitch Spence. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Man at second. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Okamoto in the box now. Takes strike one. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. No balls, 2 strikes. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Now the third baseman, Josh Young. Should be extra bases. Westberg around third. And that is that. Back here in Kansas City, bottom of the 7th, Alec Burleson steps in for the Royals.
Hey.
In the air, left field. Steer should have this one. And there's one down. And next is the designated hitter, Ivan Herrera. 1 for 3.
Now pitching for Toronto, number 45, Tommy Nez.
That's in there. And it's 0-1. That's a slider for a strike.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Clement over to first. Now 2 away. Mason Wynn steps in for the Royals. Swing and a miss. 0-1. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Lifted in the air, right field. Springer gliding in towards the infield. And that'll do it. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, ready to begin the 8th. Spencer Steer getting ready to hit. And a quick out, number 1. Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk.
Ball, that's inside.
The Blue Jays down by 4, and we're in the top of the 8th. Fought off foul. Spence, 6'1" righty, 27 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. That one ripped. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Throws to second. And he's out easily. Brandon Lockridge next up for the Blue Jays.
Inside, ball 1.
Here's the swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Number 6.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Otto Lopez. 0 for 3 in this one. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play.
Ball, that's in.
When the skipper
Inside,
calls
ball
down
2.
to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Next offered in there for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And that'll do it. Bottom of the 8th. Stepping in, number 22.
The left fielder, number 22, J.J. Latte.
Hey.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2. That one to first. Okamoto steps on the bag. Leadoff man is out here in the eighth.
Up next for the Royals,
So digging in, Jordan
the right
Walker.
fielder, number 18, Jordan
Aye.
Walker.
Ground ball right side. Clement over to first. Got him. And next up for the Royals, J.J. Weatherholt.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Two down, nobody on. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up. Back here in Kansas City. All set to start the ninth in this one. Ernie Clement digs in now.
Hey. Ball. That's inside.
This one in the air, right field. One away. Jordan Westburg next up for the Blue Jays.
Now pitching for the
Lucas
Royals,
Ursig will take over here. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Aye.
On the ground, Murakami scoops it up off the dirt. Great pick. They get out number 2 on a tough play. 1 out left for the Blue Jays, and the batter is George Springer. Burleson under it, and that'll do it. A 4-0